It's easy to manage the stock market when it's going up nearly every day. Craig Bolanos, the co-founder and wealth advisor at VestGen, is here with 3 tips on how to handle the market when it's going down. Good timing to have you here with this topic, Craig. What's your first tip?
Well, Angela, it's extremely normal that the market has dips. Those are 5% dips. We typically get at least 2 of them per year. And it's also normal to have a 10% correction within a 14-month period. We're long overdue, but I've got 3 tips for all investors to get through Trump, trade wars, and the correction we're engineering. And tip number 1 is just ignore the noise. This is a very common event, and people need to take a look past sentiment and look at data. And the data-driven analytics are still that the U.S. consumer remains exceptional, that earnings per share are okay. And Trump, just as he changed his tune 7 times in 2019, he could just as easily repeal these tariffs on Mexico, Canada, and the increase in China, and that would cause us to immediately reverse course.
What are some tips on how to profit on a stock market downturn?
Well, I think that ties into tip number 2, which is be tactical. When markets have these gyrations, I think it's important that people seek opportunity. Don't be dictated to, seek to be opportunistic. And Angela, something you and I have talked about is that people in 2025 should be owning more than just technology. That means financials. That means last year's winner, last year's loser, this year's winner, which is healthcare, industrials, and broaden, if not equal weight, your sector weights. I think that's a great opportunity in this volatility and a way to be tactical.
Any final words?
Well, I think the final word is this. It's tip number 3. Tread lightly. During these corrections, don't try to pick the bottom. Especially when it comes to individual stocks, you don't want to be catching a falling knife. We do believe that this is likely going to be a correction, but as you rebalance, add capital, and more equal weight your sector exposure, do it with wide scale over the days to come, and that'll put you in the best position. If you need some help getting retired and staying retired, connect with us. GetRetired, StayRetired.com. That's GetRetired, StayRetired.com.